prince is looking for a bride, he'll choose you, obviously.
Really? What makes it so obvious?
Well, who wouldn't?
Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius, and today we are here with the second episode of the second act of Cinderella's Castle. Last time on, we had, of course, the beginning of the grand ball at the princess's castle, or prince's castle. Where are we? Was it determined that... No, the Ashmore House isn't hosting it, right? I don't think so. That was something I got mixed up with, but I don't think that's actually accurate. I don't know where exactly we are. If they said it, my bad.
Welcome everyone to my father's castle.
Honestly, I'm just proud that the prince made it through the word welcome twice without making a joke about it.
Tonight, at this
Sorry.
grand ball.
But no matter where we are, it was really interesting how... what's her name? Putris? No, Putris is... Her name is... I can't remember. Lauren Lopez Troll was really starting to actually woo the prince with a crude sense of humor, but then of course Ella came in and had our stereotypical beautiful romantic Disney princess duet that drew him in even more. And now Mama Troll is trying to distract the guard so that something can happen. What's gonna happen? Who knows? You do, because if you're watching this, you've already seen the show and never ever using my content as a market substitute, right? So let's see what happens. Even though you already know, I'm excited to find out, and let's not waste any more time. Ship you!
Patty!
It's definitely the same chord as the start of Loser Baby. I'm like 90% sure. So things look bad and you're up. I had to point it out once I noticed it. I'm sorry.
Patty! Patty! Thrust! No, mind your footwork, Crumb.
Oh, Crumb.
Sorry, sir. I tripped on my tail. And this is such a large sword for such a small mouse.
Oh, buddy.
A knight is not measured by the size of his strength, Crumb.
So true.
But by
The
the...
strength of his heart?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
By the sharpness of his mind.
Ah.
You must heed
I'm in trouble
my
there.
lessons, boy, if you are ever to learn the true meaning of honor.
If I'm in a world where things are measured by the strength of one's heart, I'm good. Sharpness of one's mind? Oh, that power scaling's not gonna work in my favor.
But a knight is nothing without it. His blade is honor. His plate is honor. And his shield is...
Honor!
Of course not. What would give you that idea? A knight's
Clearly.
shield is stoicism, my boy.
Ah.
Oh, I see.
You do not. You still have much to learn, I'm afraid.
Yes. It seems I'm wrong no matter what I say.
Oh.
And that is where you're wrong, my boy. Now,
I love them. I love them so much, and I'm devastated that something's gonna happen to them. I just know it.
again. Petty.
Petty! Petty! Thrust!
Oh,
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 I had too much cheese.
yes.
understandable. Entirely relatable content, actually.
Come, my star. Join me on the veranda. There's a lovely view of the gardens, the topiary, though I'm sure they pale in comparison to your lovely bush.
You were doing so well, Prince.
How I long to be its gardener.
God, why was that almost a good line? Why was that almost a good line? I'd love to be its gardener. Oh, God. What is this show doing to me, man?
Oh, the things you say, my prince.
Yup, literally. Oh, the things you say
know,
indeed.
I've always... You know, I've always viewed marriage as a prison.
Oh, shocker.
Should my tempest of sexual charisma be bound to just one woman? What a tragedy that would be for the gentlest sex. But now, I've seen the light. My star shines upon me. Marriage with her would not be a prison. The rest of the world would be a prison from her cunning. Oh, wow.
It's like, it's almost poetic. And then he finishes the sentence.
The world would be a prison from her cunning. Oh, wow. That might be the most romantic thing I've ever said.
I mean,
There's a song in there somewhere.
Oh.
Thaddeus! Thaddeus!
No, don't bring him into
Yes,
this.
my prince.
Well,
Take a note. Something about a prison and cunning and... do you remember what it was? I'm quite full of wine.
Perhaps my prince could do with a trip to the vomitorium.
Perhaps you are correct. Thaddeus, do not let this one out of your sight until I return.
oh no. Oh, I'm so nervous that he's gonna go out and then get pulled aside by one of the daughters. Ah! I don't know why I keep calling them daughters when, like, evil stepsisters is literally accurate within the lore of this show and original lore.
Shall purge my belly of this wine and fill it with the sweet nectar of my lady's flower.
Again!
Ew.
It's almost poetic.
It's a wonder he's been rejected by all the reputable houses.
Oh, so my house is of ill repute?
I didn't say that.
Oh, perhaps
You did
meant
earlier.
in disrepair, to put it delicately.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make pleasant conversation.
Try harder.
Dang! Thaddeus doesn't deserve this!
I meant no slight to the honor of your house. To be fair, I have no idea who you are, so it can't be very reputable either way.
Duh, he doesn't know who this is. Well, that's gonna be
To be
interesting.
fair,
Is she
I
gonna
have no
reveal it
idea
to
who you
him
are, so
just
it can't be very
to be
reputable
petty?
either way.
And what house do you hail from, sir? Oh, pardon. Sir is what you call a knight. How do you address a servant?
Okay, girl, I think this new power might have gone to your head a little bit. This is a little bit much.
Kindly, I suggest.
That's
We
a good
do
answer.
prepare your
Are
food
they
and
gonna?
guard you while you sleep.
Are they?
Yes, well.
Are they gonna?
Since we're giving advice, speak more gently to someone who could have you broken on the wheel. Good night, tedious.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Thaddeus! Wait, my lady, please. Forgive me, I was instructed to entertain you in my prince's absence.
Oh boy, and
Is
what?
it your habit to disobey commands?
Let's start over. I apologize for any and all offense. Not accustomed to having my cleverness matched
Ooh.
or even noticed.
Oh, I didn't notice any cleverness on your part.
She's so sassy!
And I set you up for that one. And I'm entertained, even if my lady is not.
Why the chemistry is unexpectedly off the charts with
say
these
that.
two.
So, you must be pleased. The prince is looking for a bride. He'll choose you, obviously.
Really? What makes it so obvious?
Well, who wouldn't? That is to say,
What's it to say?
Prince is a simple-minded man. He responds to visual stimuli, ergo vis-a-vis. There's the dress and
Oh, of
Is
course.
this the first time you ever told a girl she's pretty? Because you're making a dreadful mess of it.
I love them. I love them. I want this to be endgame forever. I absolutely adore this. Kill all of the Roy, kill the prince, kill the trolls, run away together. Kill most of the trolls. Banish. God, I really can't remember her name.
Anyways, what I cannot fathom is how a woman of your wit would find anything remotely alluring about the prince.
Ooh.
Well, he's gorgeous and has a castle. What's so hard to fathom?
I oft forget the castle.
But he is also perhaps, and pardon me for saying this about your sovereign,
Oh boy.
the most repulsive man being I've ever met.
He's good with his words, but also correct.
Well, that's treason.
No, that's reason.
Ha!
So, if not for love, you must be here for the crown.
Crown. Speaking truth, I had not thought that far ahead.
Oh.
Well, then perhaps you better. For the prince will choose a bride tonight.
Whoa.
But I must warn you, it will not be a happy marriage.
Yeah.
The prince is much like his father. Spoiled, weak, and witless.
Oof.
If anyone is to rule, it will fall to his lady wife. She will bear every responsibility and partake in none of the glory.
Hold on! Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. The same way that I was informed and somehow missed that Twisted was like Aladdin and Wicked, I'm suddenly feeling something here. Is this Arthurian legend? Or am I going absolutely crazy? This feels so Guinevere Lancelot coded, this conversation. You cannot tell me I'm wrong. As they were talking about this, it was like, oh, the queen would do the ruling and partake in none of its glory. I'm like, in my brain I was about to say, could there somehow be a figurehead marriage between the queen and king, between Ella and the prince, but really that's just a figurehead marriage, and then Ella and Thaddeus are actually the thing? And then as soon as my brain thought about that, I was like, oh my god, this entire conversation is Guinevere Lancelot coded. Is this Cinderella X Arthurian legend? Or am I reading way too far into it? The fairy godmother is literally like a mysterious woman who bestows an article of power. The lady of the tree instead of the lady of the lake. Am I cooking or am I cracking? Woohoo! I feel like I'm cooking, but maybe I'm just driving myself mad again.
She will bear every responsibility
But this is,
and partake in none of...
even if it's not on purpose, this is Gwyn Lancelot coded, right? Right?
Is that what you desire? To become queen?
No. I don't want that. How could I bear such a burden?
At least it would get you out of...
To view rule as a burden, not as a birthright.
Cool! That's Arthurian as heck!
Why don't I just lose track of you? Run from this place. Leave the throne to one of those greedy nobles who covets it. For none could be a worse ruler than our prince.
Dang.
Hell, I'd even take one of those vulgar Ashmore girls.
No, you wouldn't.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's she gonna say? What's she about to say? Is she gonna reveal something to him? Is that gonna go well or poorly?
Hell, I'd even take one of those vulgar Ashmore girls.
No.
You wouldn't.
And the speed, no, you wouldn't. Like the delivery of
Hell,
that, the
I'd even take one of
desperation in
those
her
vulgar
voice.
Ashmore girls.
No, you wouldn't.
Exceptional.
You're
Song.
wrong, Thaddeus.
Song. Boom, boom. Woo-hoo!
There are masters far worse than your prince.
Yeah? What are you gonna reveal?
I must claim the throne to keep it from their clutches.
Then you
So
wish them
be it.
nothing but defeat.
Those who would bring rot and ruination to this land. Those who would squander and devour till nothing is left. Those who would defile the throne must burn away in the fires of justice.
Oh, she's going crazy. What is this line on her forehead? Is there a little bit of cap? Did they push her hairline further back? Or is that like a microphone line? No, it can't be. What is...
File the throne.
Yeah, I think maybe her hairline was further forward than they wanted it for this outfit, so there is a little bit of skin tone wig cap extending from it. That's interesting. I'm really curious why that would be the case. Regardless, sorry, that was a little nitpicky. I just happened to notice it.
Must burn
This is
away
fascinating.
in the fires of justice.
Really seeing that need for vengeance, that need to keep them down coming into fruition here.
You're right. We can't just kill the king, can we? How would that work?
I love these two.
Talking about the king?
Please, Bonnie and Clyde across this entire kingdom. I do not care if it leaves behind a pathway of blood. It'll be entertaining enough.
Neither am I. I didn't say anything.
Of course not. That'd be treason.
This never happened.
Never.
The night has taken us all places that we dare not go.
Sure.
Enjoy the party, my lady.
So Lancelot coded.
Me, a queen?
I mean, have you heard
Is
yourself
that what it
sing?
would take to ruin her designs?
I close my eyes. There it is. I knew that was reminding me of something specific.
Is that what it would take
It's
to
not
ruin
quite
her
the same,
designs?
but it's similar.
Is that my sweet dream?
Is it? You'd make a good ruler.
Just as the rain might fall, I've been bracing for years.
Listen to that! I've been bracing for years. Like, oh!
The rain might fall, I've been bracing for years.
Oh!
As living with pain eroded the last of my fears.
Oh.
Am I ready? Kings rise, kings fall. When hope dies, is a queen called?
I love the rise, the fall. I love whenever, like, that happens. We talked about that in the Hamilton series on my other channel. The, like, oceans rise, empires fall. How they did the opposite of it. And it can be really cool depending on what you're conveying to either have it match or not match. But here, rise, kings fall.
When hope dies, is a queen called? Will it ever after happy?
Will it ever after have? That was my favorite line from Act 1. I'm so glad it made a return.
Will it ever after happily?
Let's go. Oh, and her distress. Look at the
If it
way.
feels like a burden, I know that I'm on the right track.
Yes.
All I know is that. If it lightens the load, I know there must be a catch. So what else is attached? When the tide's high, green grows. Is it my time?
The backing vocals feel like she's like I know this is very like Epic the Musical rules, but it feels like the like generation of this background chorus is beyond human. Like the power she is granted through the fairy godmother and her slippers is allowing her to create a chorus that supports her point.
Green grows. Is it my time? Or was it long ago? Will it ever after happen? Or will it all turn to dust? Will it ever after happen? Everything that I touch, will it ever after? And it might not be for me. Oh no.
Okay.
But if it spares them from these chores.
It might not be for me, but if it spares them. How taking the throne is almost a sacrificial play for her. God, this is amazing.
Then I'll
Bryce.
Use my brush.
Bryce. This is.
Through the years.
And we're talking about this. We are talking about this. I'm getting so many notifications. Leave me alone. Hold on, let me go on Do Not Disturb for a moment. We are talking about this. To convey crying through singing is one of the most important yet challenging skills to learn, because if you do it wrong, it can be ruinous. One of my many gripes with the live action Les Mis movie. If you want to know more about it, make sure you check out Sideways' video on the subject. He talks about it more in depth than I will here. But short version is basically when you are actually allowing yourself to cry. It can be great for acting, but not for singing because of the way, like the actual biological response, extra mucus, things like that. Singing through real crying and real tears can risk damage. And so here, the way she's like contorting her mouth into a sob, and then like, listen to this. Through the years, the way she lets her voice crack into the falsetto. Normally, you would train yourself to be able to transition into falsetto without a like notable voice crack, like ooh. The first time it cracked a little bit, but I fixed it for the second time and third time. But here she intentionally leaves in to convey the emotion, to convey the cry. The next year, like next, a little bit of a crack, little bit of a audible flip of the vocal cords there.
Through the years,
Oh.
I still remember the picture that I'd paint.
Oh, that I'd paint, like doing it through the end of her, like almost not good vocal support, doing it through the last breath in her lungs, gives it this desperation. She is incredible.
It was of everyone that I've lost. I've been thinking about. If I close my eyes.
Okay. We're getting all of the reprises here. How is this not the Act 1 finale? This feels like... This is all of the... Like, I understand pacing-wise that we're, almost 75% of the way through the show, but, like, this could have been the Act 1 finale.
Living with pain eroded the last of my fears. Am I ready?
You sound ready, girl. Is that it? 124, 51? No! Man! Good stuff. Thank you all so much for watching. For those of you lovely folks on Patreon, I will be finishing the show tomorrow. That means you lovely folks on YouTube, if you are feeling desperate and do not want to wait these final 3 weeks, you can join the Patreon at the deity tier or buy it with one-time payment collection. Otherwise, of course, it will continue coming out each of the next 3 Saturdays. Thank you all very much for being here. I am loving this show, and as always, gals, blokes, and all other folks, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.